Good evening, Wild fans. Coming to you with much better news tonight as the Wild win 3-2 over Winnipeg in St. Paul, marking the third victory in 3 games over the Jets this season, which does not make any sense whatsoever. As opposed to Tuesday night's game, you can't get a whole lot different, especially in regards to the start of the game. That first 40 minutes played by the Wild, you really have to be almost ecstatic with. NBCSN and their crew of goons praised the Wild, pretty nauseatingly, and it's easy to see why. They did play extremely well during the first 2 periods of the game. It really, really genuinely outplayed the Jets to a very convincing level, and were able to finish, able to net 3 goals in the first 2 periods and hold the Jets to 1 goal at the very, very end of the second. You got to be really happy with that as a Wild fan, that this team was able to finally generate some offense without Mandumba, to finally tilt the ice a little bit and get a lot of shots across, and beating the Jets, especially for the third time this season, is pretty huge. I mean, especially after they got played off the ice by them last April. Devin Dubnyk continues to be unreal. I tweeted out a stat tonight, not counting tonight's game, but in the last month, Devin Dubnyk's save percentage is .930, which is pretty outstanding. So I think it's safe to say he's turned that corner. I think it's safe to say he's out of the woods and he's playing well right now. If he can get a little bit hotter and get up into that .930, .940 echelon, maybe even up towards .950 for an extended period of time, this team could win a lot of games, even without Matt Dumba and even without some consistent offense. So that's the good news. Also good news, before I flip switches here, Jason Zucker with 2 goals tonight after being fairly invisible for the last couple of weeks here. That's a very good thing. Some goals by him, a Thomas Vanek-esque tip by Jason Zucker tonight, and a Thomas Vanek-esque breakaway move coming out of the penalty box by Jason Zucker tonight. So very cool to see that out of Steve. On to the bad news. They aggressively turtled in the third period. You can kind of understand why. They're protecting a 2-goal lead, the worst lead in hockey. And, they paid the price by allowing a goal late to the Jets that made things a little tense at the end there. Virtually no shots I believe, in the third period for the Wild. So very aggressive on the prevent defense that nobody enjoys. So that's a concern. But you got to be happy with the way this team rebounded after the game in Boston. So take it for what it is. Enjoy the victory. Look forward to Giles and I booth casting on Monday night against the Fighting Chuck Fletchers from Philadelphia. That should be a whole lot of fun. Listen to us commentate on the game instead of the local feed, which I will refrain from bashing at this moment because I don't have that much time. So look forward to that. Check it out, Boothcast app. It's free. It's in the Apple iTunes store. It's probably in other app stores. I don't know. So yeah, give that a shot. Let us know how it goes. I also look forward to our episode this week, where after last week's video episode of doing our Mount Rushmore of jerseys, this week will be the Mount Poopmore of jerseys. Yes, our 4 least favorite NHL jerseys of all time. Look very much forward to that. And thanks again for all the support. Thanks again for all the downloads. Thanks for watching my goofy videos of me bullshitting to my phone in my office. And we will talk to you later.